Hello, welcome to the happiness in between. I wanted to take a minute to have a little fun comparing the leather of a new notebook I got, which is the Tea collection and from Chic Sparrow. And I wanted to compare it to an older traveler's notebook that I purchased from somebody else on Buy Sell Trade, of course. So it's pre-loved. And this is a Mina, and it is a very similar color. So I wanted to compare them and just do a little video. And I am outside just so you can see in natural light in the middle of the day. And this is my new To Me Chamomile. This is the color, this nice yellow from the Tea House collection, which is a new leather line of Chic Sparrow. And the size is A5, and it is a deluxe. I have not begun using it yet. I just put the insert in that I intend to use in it. And it has beautiful matching yellow stitching that you can see there. And let's see the pin loop. And you can see it came with a few marks. I actually did purchase this one from Buy Sell Trade. I did not anticipate purchasing it, but when it came up, someone had purchased it from the second chance sale, so they were passing it on for the price that they had purchased it for. And I had really been wanting to try the leather, and I thought, you know what? I actually could use an A5 for a purpose I didn't have an A5 notebook or traveler's notebook or folio for this insert. So I went ahead and purchased it, and you can see the thickness of the leather, and the pockets give it, I think, a nice amount of structure. And I like the leather a lot. I found this insert, this graph book, I actually found this at Barnes & Noble. It was really inexpensive. I cannot remember the exact price, but I know it was less than $10 for this notebook, and it lays flat and has nice sketch paper in it. I cannot comment on how it does with ink because I have not used it yet, but it is a nice little inexpensive book if you're looking for something like that. And then this is the Mina, which I think is from the American Dream line, and it comes with white stitching. And the Mina is kind of fun because inside it has card pockets, which I actually have bookmarks in. And then if you flip this up, it has a zipper pocket as well, which I sometimes will keep or have been keeping pins and markers in that. So this actually flips out so that if you wanted this to lay flat and write in it, it makes it nice because that flips out and you can just write on a nice flat space. This is the B6 Slim size, so you can kind of see the difference. I've got them kind of lined up there. You can kind of see the difference between B6 Slim and A5. And like I said, this is the Mina leather, and it reminds me a lot of the Chamomile, the difference being the thickness. You can see, and I think Mina is American Dream leather, and the color is, I believe, Alley Joy. So you can correct me if I don't have that quite right, but so this is the A5 is the Chamomile in the new Tea House collection, and you can tell it is a much thinner leather. And then the Mina is the American Dream, which is a discontinued leather in the Alley Joy, I believe, and that's the yellow. But you can see how similar these yellows are. To me, they are almost identical. The difference, I would say, is this feels a little smoother to me, and the Mina has a little bit of more of a matte feel. They both look matte finish to me. Maybe the Mina has a little bit more of a sheen to it, but it's certainly not a Darcy sheen, at least on mine. This is the only Mina I have and the only American Dream that I have. And this is just soft to the touch. So, then obviously this one has the old style pen loop, and this has folio style pockets, which I actually love the folio style pockets in it. And I got my inserts. And then I also wanted to show the Chamomile A5 in comparison to my other A5, which is obviously a Maverick. And this is also a Deluxe. But I wanted to show the difference in the thickness. And I have different inserts in these, but if you look closely, you can see that in actuality, the sketchbook is not much thinner than the other inserts, but it is a much beefier book because of the width, or the, I don't know if you want to say the width, because of the thickness of the leather. So much heavier, which I don't mind because I'm not carrying this everywhere. It's not like an everyday carry or a wallet for me, for the things I'm using it for. And this is obviously a sketchbook, and I'm hoping to carry it with me more often than I would carry this one with me probably. So it's kind of nice to have something that's a little lighter. So I love the durability of this. I'm interested to see, and a little nervous to see how this ages, only because I'm new to Traveler's Notebooks and I know this is going to age. It's already come with some marks on it, and I know it's going to mark easily based on what I've watched about the Tea House collection. So I'm excited to see what happens to it as I use it. I am more careful with my notebooks. I do put them in covers, and I don't leave them in the sun. And when I store them in covers as well. So again, this is my Maverick. It's kind of glossy. It's pre-loved as well. Obviously very thick in comparison to both the same size, both A5, both Deluxe, but look at that. How much of a difference, and there really isn't that much of a difference in what I have inside them. But there's a huge difference in the weight. So it's just kind of fun. I just wanted to show this in case anyone was curious. I know I was curious what the Chamomile would look like in comparison to the Alley Joy from the American Dream, I believe, line of discontinued leather, and then this one. And it is quite thin, but I actually really like that. Like I said, for an A5, it's nice to have something that you can bring with you that's not going to add all the bulk that the Maverick will add. And I love my Maverick. I love how durable it is. I will take it with me places, but it's nice to have something that's not quite as heavy and just have that option. So, and very similar to my Mina, which I absolutely love my Mina. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit stiffer, but this actually has a lot of structure for something that is so thin. And I know I have something in it that's a little bit thicker, but so that was just a moment of fun comparison for my new Tea House collection Chamomile, to compare it to A5 Deluxe Maverick, A5 Deluxe Chamomile from the Tea House collection, and then my B6 Slim Alley Joy from American Dream, I think Mina. So that's the comparison, and I hope this was fun for you. It was fun for me. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you have a wonderful week and enjoy all the little things that are the happiness in between. Thanks.